Very good morning, everybody. Hello, or good evening, obviously, if you're on the other side of the world from this here, London. This is the great big parkrun quiz number. Goodness knows what number, but it's... oh, look, there's Mary. Good timing. Mary's coming. Actually, if she gives you the story that she told me when she came up into bed this morning that she was going to give you, 37 is the answer, parkrun.me/quiz37, then you're in for a treat. Mary's story, which is loosely based on her dream. Should we tell them what it was about? Shall I? The Loch Ness Monster. Just saying. You've been to Loch Ness, haven't you? Then that would be, then you're, yeah, well, anyway, it's all good. It is all good. Parkrun.me/quiz37. The Loch Ness Monster story coming up. And if I could get into this computer, Ian writes some additional information around the questions, which I've never read to you because I don't know it, because I can't access it on an iPad. Good morning, Southsea. Good morning, Eileen and Southsea. And Toby and Keith and Nancy and Carolyn and Colin. Can you not see me, Colin? I can see myself. How do I do this? Browser's guest. No, I'm just going to do it the normal way. And we've got Russ, also in a pink T-shirt, ready to jump in and say hello. There he is, Russ.
Good morning.
With all of his medals in the background, all of his Grammys and Oscars.
My most improved player of the 95-96 season.
What, football?
Yeah.
Can you talk us through your medals? I think that would be fun. And your certificates.
Most improved player is like that award that like you're not the top scorer, you're not the best player. You're obviously not the best player. You struggle to make the team, and it's like a consolation prize, isn't it, at the end of the year?
Yeah, but you keep
tried,
it up there.
you tried.
15 years later, 25 years later, you keep it up on your shelves. What else have we got there?
Next to that is a local 5-mile race, local winner, back in 2015, when my running career officially stopped.
Yep.
And then the rest, under that is a picture of me playing at Wembley.
Yep.
Which was a sponsor thing when I worked for someone else. And then the rest are Jess's work awards. She's far more successful than me in things that really matter.
What have we got awards-wise? I've got one up there. I could bring you that award. I mean, I did nothing to earn it, but I've got it. In fact, I did less than nothing. I was I hampered the team, but despite me, they won some kind of ridiculous. Put a load of people who can't drive cars in cars and make them drive around Silverstone in like 1950s little cars. I span. I nearly rolled. In fact, my kids were in the very disapproving stewards' room at Silverstone as I came around the track. And the stewards were furious with like people like me being allowed onto their track in the middle of the Silverstone Classic. And then they said, look at this joker. Look at this joker. What sort of driving is that? And my children very proudly said, yes, that's our dad. That's our dad. But anyway, my team won. Hang on. And here we have the proof. Celebrity Challenge Trophy Race winning team, Silverstone Classic 2017. There you go. I don't know why I kept that. It's quite a nice award.
That's a proper trophy.
Yeah, isn't it? That is a proper trophy.
Yeah.
That's why I kept it. I've got nothing else in my locker either. Should we get on with the who won the trophy? Which country won the trophy? Your trophy? Well, you can go and get it if you want. I think that's all we've got. Trophy-wise in this house. Any others? Feel free to bring him in. In the meantime, dull and dreary. I don't believe dreary. It might be dull. The weather might be dull, but Cardiff's never dreary. Here we go. Found another one. Here we go. Yeah, that's not really a trophy. Also, 2017. That's not really a trophy. That just commemorates the fact that I didn't stop running for like 30 hours and 150 miles once. But still, a lot of people do stop running, so I suppose I'll take that too. Thank you, well spotted. The Spartathlon. Look it up, very cool race. Right, I can't find. Hang on. Can you pass me? Where's the iPad? I know that New Zealand did either well or badly. They're either top or bottom. If you're in New Zealand, you either came top or bottom last week, but I can't find the iPad to tell you. Is there the iPad under there? Mm-hmm. Is it? Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Happy 6th birthday, Perry Hall. 37 quizzes, by the way. 37 quizzes. Here we go. What do we do? What do I do? I open my emails and I find the one from Ian is what I do.
In fairness, I think you should get a trophy for 37 quizzes.
Yeah. And we haven't missed one. You've missed some, I've missed some.
No.
Why isn't Ian's email here? Why doesn't?
I think we've probably got about 6 of these, didn't we?
Ian. Oh, it's because the last time my inbox updated was Tuesday. There we go. Russ's link and Ian's invitation to edit. I haven't read the questions. I was going to change them again, and I've been a very busy week. Frosty Turjan. Where's Turjan?
Norway.
Norway? Definitely Norway? Not.
That would be my guess.
Okay, we're going to guess Norway. I've been to.
Yeah,
races. I've run 2 races in Norway, one in Bergen and one in Tromsø, which also has a little O/. Yes. So it was actually did well in New Zealand. You did well, it turns out. Hello, Christina. Anyway, in Norway, we think Norway.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I think so. In the first event.
But Norway. Those are they back in the game, Norway?
No, not yet.
In Oslo. Thank you, Derry. And also, it has one of those cool O's with the slashes through it. I sort of wish we had those in English. I've now done the same number of quizzes as parkruns. Well done, Paula. How many is that? Anyway, Germany, 8. Very well played, Germany, but unlucky being last, but 8. Finland, Italy, Canada, Ireland, 9.8. UK, 10, and an average of 10. Yes, there have been some near misses. Well played, yes. Mbabane. Do we think Mbabane is in Eswatini? Have you just Googled? Michaela, have you Googled towns in Eswatini and then just said that? I suspect she has. How many Eswatini fibbers this week? 17. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Just because other people do, it doesn't mean you have to resort to an Eswatini fib. I'm not even going to look it up. Russia, 10. Also Norway, Namibia, 10. Eswatini, 10, -4. 6, tail walking again, Eswatini. Sweden and Japan, 10.5, 10.6 for Australia, Poland and France, 12, and South Africa and New Zealand. Well played. South Africa and New Zealand, 12.5. Very good, yes. How do you do the O with a line through it, Paul? Very good. Hello from Bolton. Hello, Bolton. Or Burlton. Burlton, as it would be. Almost sunny in Galston. What are we looking at weather-wise, Mary? We haven't been out. Do you know what we've been doing this morning? He is silent. Baban. I don't think it is. It doesn't sound like it should be silent. We've been watching Strictly Come Dancing, haven't we? Yeah. So recently we've been getting into Friends, and now it's the capital of Eswatini. Thank you. Right, should we get on with it? Quiz 37.
Do you want me to do the countdown?
Oh yeah, no, countdown coming up. Countdown coming up. Here we are, the great big parkrun quiz number 37. There you are, last chance to enter or to play live. And here's Mary. Have you done your story already? No. Okay, cool. We'll carry on. Thank you. I'll ask questions while you do. Oh, you turn the telly on. How do you do that? Sky News on the telly. Question 1. Can you turn the telly off, please? Thank you. Question 1. What is the most amount of times someone has had the same finish position? It's quite a good question. The same finish position. 7, 87, 187, or 287? No. That's extraordinary. I mean, 7 would be quite cool, but you'd sort of think of it. It's not 7. Don't say 7. It's not 7. Any of the other 3 is an extraordinary number. There is actually some additional information on these, but I can't see it because I'm opening it on a anyway, it's only for the answers, but because I'm opening it on an iPad. So Ian has put additional information into these questions for the last however many weeks, 37, and I haven't been able to see it because I'm watching it on an iPad. I have very great issues with Microsoft Word. Ask any of the poor people who've had to edit books that I've written. I didn't give away question 1, Len. I just said it's not 7 because 7 wouldn't be supposed. 7 would not be a good question. But even 87, most people haven't done 87 park runs. But imagine finishing the same place 87 times, let alone 187, let alone 287. Here comes Russ. Sorry, here you go.
Additional information. So for 37 weeks, I've been sounding really knowledgeable. And I've just instantly got access to the answers. Like my head is just full of park run knowledge. It's not. It's just Ian's provided all the information in the comments.
Thank you, Ian. It is all about Ian. Okay. This is question 2, where they try and prove that I haven't done a Russian degree, even if I have. Question 2. What is the nearest park run to the Great Wall of China? Is it East Coast Park Run? Is it Horinuchi Cohen Park Run? Is it the Russian one, Park Run Krasnoyarsk Nabierajnaya? See, I have done a Russian degree. Krasnoyarsk Nabierajnaya. I mean, I've done a Russian degree. I don't, I'm not that good at Russian anymore. But I used to read Dostoevsky in the original. Преступление и наказание, not Crime and Punishment. It's really good. It's a really good book. I might reread that. Or Prescient 18 Park Run Putrajaya. Is that in Russian too? Might be. That could well be in Russia. Anyway, which is the nearest park run to the Great Wall of China? Question 3, just reading some comments. Toby's comments I didn't understand, so that's why I paused. One person, I'm not going to reread it. I'm not going to reread it because it slightly hurts my brain, Toby. What are you talking about, Toby? Good morning.
Done.
What is the most amount of time someone has had the same finish position in a park run? It's quite obvious. That's an easy question to understand. I mean, I haven't understood some questions, about one a week, but that one I do. Question 3. Which of these is the most common surname among park runners? Sam, Mary, Pippin, Frodo. Are they all from something, Mary? Do you know? Russ, do you know? Sam, Mary, Pippin, Frodo.
No.
They'll definitely be from something.
Yeah.
It's from something. Mary finds that. Don't laugh at people's names. Sam, Mary, Pippin, Frodo. They're all cool names. I would like to be called any of those.
Not me.
Surname, though. Surname. Obviously, there's loads of Sam Christian names, but surnames. Sam.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Thank you. Everyone's saying Lord of the Rings. Sam, Mary, Pippin, Frodo. The most common surname among park runners. Speaking of Mary, loving the fact that we have a LOTR question this morning. I don't know what LOTR means either. Morning, Ian. What's LOTR? No, anyone? LOTR? No, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, thank you. The answer to everything I don't know seems to be Lord of the Rings. Anyway, speaking of Mary, which may or may not be the right answer, Is anyone else putting up their Christmas tree and decorations today or this weekend? Because we are doing that. We're going Christmas, aren't we? We're going Christmas, usually the first weekend in December, but we thought we're going today. Question 4. Which of the following countries has not yet had any of their park runs return? New Zealand, Canada, Australia, Japan. No. New Zealand, Canada, Australia, Japan. Which of those has not had any park runs return yet? What do you mean 3 weeks too early? 3 weeks too early. Yes, well played, Jack. Yeah, Erica, tree up. Michaela, tree. Not too soon, David. Not too soon. Dirt Monkey 73 has already put it up and had to take it back down as our new cat destroyed it. No Christmas tree till the 12th. That's not right. Yesterday for Carol. We're looking forward to it, aren't we? We have a not real tree, which we love. We love. You get to play putting it up. You kind of hook it in. It looks really cool every year. It doesn't drop needles. You can buy a spray to make it smell like a tree, but we don't. And I think it's greener. I think you have to keep it for a certain number of years for it to be greener, but I think we're way past that now. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I'll give you a quick preview. We got that coming up at the end, but after question 5, which is how many times has someone had a finish time of exactly 28:11? This isn't the same person, obviously, because the answers include 565,000. But how many times has anybody had a finish time of exactly 28:11? Is that the most common finish time, Ian?
No, that's today's date.
It's today's date. I wonder what is the most common finish time. Yes, silver tree, cool, Rosemary. We had a silver tree when I was a kid. 28 is the date. Yeah, no, thank you. Got that. I think the people not putting up trees are in a minority, and the people are putting up trees today are in the majority, even though it's only November. It's right at the end of November. And frankly, if you had to wait till next weekend, you'd be way into December. You'd have like 6 chocolates from your advent calendar. There you go. Lots of Father Christmas emojis from Katie. How many times has someone had a finish time of exactly 28:11? I think we agreed last week that we would quickly recap after each section. So, choices. Do you not have the choices on your sheet, Cheltenham? Sorry. 565, 5652, 5,652, 56,524, or 565,242. How many 28:11s have there been ever like ever? Ever like ever? What's the most amount of time someone has had the same finishing position? Extraordinary answer to this question. That's all I'm saying. Extraordinary answer. Parkrun.me/quiz37 if you haven't joined in yet. Don't do that. You look weird. Which of these is the nearest parkrun to the Great Wall of China? I'll do it if you do it.
Look, can you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but make it bigger and smaller like this.
Nearest parkrun to the Great Wall of China. Which of these is the most common surname among park runners? It was a Star Wars thing. No. Lord of the Rings thing. Sam, Mary, Pippin, Frodo. Which of the following countries has not yet had any park runs return? New Zealand, Canada, Australia, Japan. And how many times has someone had a finish time of exactly 28:11 in all park runs ever? I wonder if someone had a 28:11 finish time in the first ever park run. I mean, you wouldn't bet against it. What's Mary's story called today, asks George. The Loch Ness Monster is what it's called. Current affairs. How many people have taken part in special Thanksgiving park runs? Oh, it's Thanksgiving on Thursday. 824, 1,824, 2,824, or 3,824. So special Thanksgiving park runs. That's like the special day that each country has is America's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Ours is Christmas Day in the UK. Yeah, go and get dressed, no problem. Mary's up to get dressed. Anyway, that for question 6. Question 7. Irish Olympic medalist Sonia O'Sullivan turns 51 today. Happy birthday, Sonia. But how many park runs has Sonia done? Wouldn't it be great? Turn up at a park run. Sonia O'Sullivan's there. 114, 17, or 147? How many park runs has Sonia O'Sullivan done? I like this answer too. My favourite answers so far are question 7 and question 1. I don't know if that's a clue. I think it is. Question 8. How many park runners are there called Diego? We lost Maradona this week, greatest footballer of all time. I'm not having any discussion on that. Maybe it's not the right weekend. I mean, it is to put up a Christmas tree, but no footballer has been better than Maradona. Goat. But how many park runners are there called Diego? 45, 453, 4,532, or 45,321. How many footballers called Diego? Lisa has scanned Sonia O'Sullivan's barcode. That's cool. No Pele. You see, I knew there'd be Pele people. Not Pele. I mean, a very good player. But from what I've seen, and obviously I didn't see him live, did he weave around the entire England defence? And then he did the same against Belgium later in the tournament, in the semi-final. GOAT is greatest of all time. Ian. Anyway, how many park runners called Diego? Thinking of other Diego Maradona goals. I went into a YouTube Diego Maradona-ness this week. It's great. And also the commentary, the BBC radio commentary by Brian Butler of that second goal against England in 1986. Maradona turns like a little eel, little squat man. It's just brilliant. Really, really brilliant. Spanish ultra runner Kilian Jornet attempted to break the 24-hour running record yesterday, but what distance was he trying to beat? I think this might be in the wrong tense. Isn't he still going? Hang on, I'll tell you. Because the PR people sent me a link. And I'm going to be talking, so I'm not showing off or anything, but I'm going to be talking to him tomorrow.
We bring him in now.
Should I call him? I do have his number. Do you think he'll have his mobile on? He's the nicest man. He is the nicest. Kilian ever does a park run. Just be really nice to him. He is still running, says Derry. I know he dropped out after 10 hours. Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Well, I won't bother with that link. I was looking forward to seeing the end of that. Okay. Poor old Kilian. Never mind. Maybe I won't be talking to him tomorrow. Presumably those press conferences are cancelled. And one-on-one interviews. So here's Kilian Jornet, right? He's got like a block of tomorrow morning out for one-on-one interviews and a block of tomorrow afternoon out for one-on-one interviews, and then like an hour and a half press conference. And if you wanted a one-on-one interview, he gives you half an hour. That's really cool. Anyway, what distance was he trying to beat in 24 hours? What is the world record, long-standing world record for distance run in 24 hours? By the way, yes, everyone loves Kilian. But especially Katie. Running 24 hours is the brilliant thing. I know. And parkrun's 5 kilometers, and I should shut up about ultra running, but it's a really brilliant thing. Have you done it, Russ?
No.
No.
Do
try it. Do try it before you diss it. Do try it. I said to a friend of mine last week, he lives right by the river near Maidenhead. And I said, I'll come see you, but you live like 40 yards away from the Thames. So I will be getting in case you want to join me. Do you fancy joining me? And he texted back saying, thank you for giving me the easiest decision I've ever had in my life. And I suspect people will be thinking of the same thing when I say, do try running for 24 hours.
Yeah.
No, thank you, though. No. 24 minutes, maybe. 24 hours, no. Question 10. Thank you for question 9, by the way. These are great questions. These are right on,
Did you give the options for 9?
Oh, no, I didn't. 103 kilometers, 203 kilometers, 303 kilometers, 403 kilometers. I'll give you a clue. I've run further than one of those in 24 hours, maybe two of those. No, not two. No, I haven't, not in 24 hours. Yes, long running record. Very good. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Erica,
by the way.
anything more than a park run and ultra run. Question 10. Question 10. If you're going to put questions about Kilian Jornet in, I'm going to get sidetracked. We're soon reaching the darkest time of the year in the UK, and only light-wise, not mood-wise. But what time is sunrise at Festningen Parkrun, Trondheim, at the winter solstice? 9:32, 9:42, 9:53, or 10:02? Sunrise at Festningen Parkrun, Trondheim. Are we Norway again?
Yeah, it must be.
Well, when I ran a marathon in Tromsø in Norway, Tromsø is that like in the Arctic Circle. I'm not chatting too much this morning, Sue, and if you keep saying that, I'm just going to keep chatting.
That's literally my job.
I'm giving you a clue for question 10, right? I ran it in like the summer solstice time, and it never got dark. So what time is sunrise at Festningen Parkrun? If it's anywhere near as north in Norway as Tromsø, and all I'm saying is in summer it never gets dark. So what time is sunrise? Oh, choices. I gave you the choices. 9:32, 9:42, 9:53, 10:02. Midnight marathon, yes. It was so wet. It was so wet the year I ran it that you couldn't, I mean, apparently it's beautiful around there, but you couldn't see more than 10 yards in front of your face. Also, speaking of the Great Wall of China, I've once stood on the Great Wall of China, but it was so foggy, I couldn't see the Great Wall of China, even though I was standing on it. It was that foggy. So I've missed out. I only had one half day off. Hello you. Like, guess what? I haven't even finished yet. I've been chatting about Kilian Jornet. Do you know who Kilian Jornet is? No, I'll tell you about him. Lucky Mary. Current affairs. How many people have taken part in a special Thanksgiving park run? That was question 6. Question 7 was Irish Olympic medalist Sonia O'Sullivan turns 51 today, but how many park runs has she done? Question 8. How many park runners are there called Diego? Question 9. Kilian Jornet attempted to break the world 24-hour running record yesterday, but what distance was he trying to beat? And question 10. We're soon reaching the darkest time of the year, light-wise in the UK, but what time, or in the Northern Hemisphere, but what time is sunrise at Festningen Parkrun, Trondheim, at the winter solstice? Where is Matthew? I'd like to know that, Dawn. Well, I know where he is. He's right above my head in bed. Thank you, Lucy. Lucy loves the chatting. You could wake him up in an amusing way. Wake him up in an amusing way and video it. I've got my phone. You can use my phone. But it has to be amusing. This is so mean. Okay, off you go. Here you go.
It's not going to be amusing.
Okay, all right, fine. Then don't wake him up. Thank you, Colin.
I think he's just outed himself as not living in Eswatini.
Yeah. He has. Right. Oh, true or poo. Oh, true or poo. I forgot that we were going to do true or poo. I was going to get you poo-related questions. Right, we'll do true or poo. Are they any poo-related? No, they're just true or false, but calling false poo. I was going to do some actual bodily function-related questions. I completely forgot. Sorry. Oh, gosh, she's going to wake up Emily as well. What have I unleashed upstairs? Uh-oh. Thank goodness. I feel safe because I'm in this and she won't come down and he won't come down and be too cross with me. And then what I'll do is I'll run away. That's why you learn how to run for 24 hours, so you can outrun your teenage children when you wake them up too early at a weekend. Thank you, Katie. That's a lovely thing to say. Question 11. He's on the toilet. Okay, come in quickly. Don't wake up Emily. Questions 11. More than 7,000 people who've not yet completed parkrun have logged a not parkrun. Is that true or poo? It's true. It's true and it's great. I give you that one for free because it's just a little celebration of a little nugget, a little candy flosser celebration. How successful not parkrun has been. True or poo? Question 12. There are more parkrunners with the surname Turk than Key. Turk than Key. I wonder what made Ian think of that question. Holiday in Turkey. Oh yeah, Matthew's on the toilet. True or poo? Very good. Very good. Question 12. There are more parkrunners with the surname Turk than Key. True or poo? 13. True or poo? The first country outside of the UK to have over 100 events was South Africa. True or poo? I don't know what that's true or poo. Oh, okay.
Hold on.
That's question
That was
13.
That was the turkey.
Oh, that was the turkey. Thank you. Thank you. That was the turkey question. This is just interesting general knowledge. Was South Africa the first country outside of the UK to have over 100 parkruns? Question 14. Two to go. I have blithered on a bit, but we've got nowhere to go. Can you tell? More people have now filled quiz answers from Eswatini than best question of all time, than people who have real parkrun credits in Eswatini. Is that true or poo? Oh, Keith and Jenny in East Grinstead we have to thank for that excellent question. I'm glad of the answer, sort of. Either way, I'd have been glad of the answer, sort of. But more people now, I'm really glad of the question. More people have filled in quiz answers from, inverted commas, Eswatini than people who have real parkrun credits in Eswatini. True or poo? Brilliant. Keith and Jenny in East Grinstead, brilliant question. And question 15. In Scotland, there is a Jock Trail parkrun. Is that true or poo? Okay, quick recap of the last 5, and then we'll go for the answers. More than 7,000 people who've not yet completed a parkrun have logged a not parkrun. Is that true or false, or true or poo? It's true. It's great. It's true. Question 12. There are more parkrunners with the surname Turk than Key. True or poo? Theme Thanksgiving. Question 13. The first country outside the UK to have over 100 events was South Africa. True or poo? Question 14. More people have now filled the quiz answers from Eswatini than people who have real parkrun credits in Eswatini. And 15. In Scotland, there is a Jock Trail parkrun. Right. Well, we didn't
before we do answers, Vass, there was a dedication, I think, at the top of the sheet.
Was there? Oh, yes, there was. Sorry, we always do dedicate. And we missed this one. Well, when I say we, I missed this one. So ready for the dedication. 28th of November is the 18th birthday of my son, Ewan Taylor. Not my son. Catherine Daly's son, Ewan Taylor. Parkrunner A303632. It would be lovely if you could have a shout out next Saturday, which is this Saturday. Catherine Daly of Harcourt Hill. So happy birthday, 18th birthday, Ewan Taylor. Happy birthday, Harcourt Hill. Parkrun event started in Queensland, Australia this morning, expecting a total of over 25,000 participants worldwide today. That's so cool. That is too cool, really things. Can I be quiet?
Yes.
Sorry.
I just saw Freddie run around really quick. He must be very, very scared.
Hamster Freddie has moved for the winter there, near the radiator, and I'm apparently being too loud for him. Okay, well, we'll go through the answers quietly. Do you want to bring Freddie to show everyone? I'm slightly worried that he'll escape. So let's have a look.
I'll put him in his ball.
Barry, you don't suck at parkrun because it's impossible to suck at parkrun, but you can suck at the quiz. So I'm sorry that you sucked at the quiz today. Sanjeev didn't, 9 out of 15. Peter didn't, 10 out of 15. Happy birthday, Ewan. It's the first Ewan. PB for Andrew Spencer. 9 for Sue. 11 for, who was 11? Where's 11? I saw an 11. Karen. 10 Gail. 8 David. Parkrun quiz is a joke. Solid 11 minus 4 for Eswatini. Can anyone else hear Mary really loudly? Right. What's the most amount of time someone has at the same finish position? 287. Is there any more supplementary information we have here, Russ?
That was all in first finisher, first place.
Oh, show off. That's showing off.
Yeah. Ollie Garrod.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Caroline is sending me texts thinking that we'll have finished, that we'll have long finished by now and it's time for breakfast. But no, we haven't even got through section 1 of the answers. Question 2, which is the nearest park run to the Great Wall of China? Oh, there is Freddie. Come on then, show him to everyone. I mean, you know, if we're going to be late for the rest of our days, we may as well be really late.
Come on, Freddie.
No, well, I would leave him maybe in the bowl.
No,
There you go. This is Freddie. I'm not scared of Freddie. No, I'm not.
Daddy, I heard that.
I'm a bit scared of Freddie. Ah! Freddie, stay in your... Mary. Oh, my God. Which of these is the most common surname among park runners? It was Mary. Oh, we didn't say question 2. Question 2. Bye-bye, Toby. Horinuchi Cohen Parkrun. Mary was the most common surname. Canada haven't restarted any of their events yet. And there are 56,000. Ah! Hello, Freddie. Hello, Freddie. Look, let me give you a little stroke. There you go. He is fluffy. 56,000 runners who have finished on 28:11.
But no one did at the very first park run.
No one did at the very first one. Well checked, Ross. Thank you. 1,800 people did Thanksgiving park runs. Sonia O'Sullivan, the great Sonia O'Sullivan, has finished 147 park runs. There's Freddie. I think. Can you put him back in his cage? Because I'd hate him to get kind of lost.
No,
Okay. Okay, you hold him. Hold him. There are 453 park runners called Diego. Kilian Jornet. No, sorry, it was 303 kilometers. 303 kilometers, which is 200 odd miles. Yeah, go on then. Put him back in. In 24 hours. That was the extraordinary record. Current positions. Oh, there. The others are still going. 228 kilometers so far. Harold Bjerke has run. It's amazing. And sunrise in Trondheim is 10:02. So parkrun starts at 9:30 in Norway, but sunrise at 10:02. So most people will start and finish, or at least half the people, I would guess, would start and finish in darkness.
I'm going to go tell Mum.
That's quite cool. And the true or poo? The true or poo? I've lost the documents, but I'll find them again. Here we go. Week 37 questions. True or poo? Yes, more than 7,000. Here's Matthew. More than 7,000 people have done a not park run. Is there anything you want to add to this? I mean, we're really overrunning. Or are you just going to sit down? Oh, you're gonna. Oh, Matthew thought, oh, I'll do the quiz.
I don't know what the time was. I woke up because my room was just about I'm now.
There are more park runners with the surname Turk than Key. It's true. The first country outside the UK to have 100 events was South Africa. That's poo. It was. Look, Paula says hello, Matthew, and Deborah. Never work with children and animals. Vassos, yes, correct. Although this didn't work, really, is it? What was it, Russ?
Sorry, I was busy putting the link in for the 24-hour record.
Yeah, me too.
What was the question?
What the first a country outside the UK to have 100 park runs was?
That was Australia.
Australia.
It was the beaches.
The beaches. And in Scotland, there is a Jock Trail park run. That's not true. That's not true. All that's left for us to do, are we got 40 minutes? Yes, we are at 40 minutes, near us, damn it, is Mary's story.
Okay.
That is it.
It's quite a good one.
Come on then, Mary, all yours, darling. All yours. Are we not going to get any hello from your daughters?
No, they're somewhere else today. They're, I don't know, busy having breakfast, I think. It sounds like.
Right, here we go.
The Loch Ness Monster. He said Merry Christmas to every friend of his. The next day, he did not sing Merry Christmas. His friends did it, and the next day, and the next day, and the next, his friends did it at the end.
Oh, that's lovely. And there's a picture of the Loch Ness Monster. There you go. I think you're very much thinking Christmas, aren't you? It is Christmas tree day. Matthew Grinch over there is saying it's too early to put up the Christmas tree, but he's being outvoted 4-1 in this family.
Oh, Emily says it's too early.
Still outvoted 3-2. 12 out of 15. Well done, Rosemary. That's not even a question. R2. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Russ. Do you want to say goodbye, Russ? Anything you want to say?
Would have got 15.
Look at us with our matching t-shirts. We can't hear you.
Muted myself. Yeah, we should talk about these things, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
We're
Let's
a little
always
less
wear the
coordinated.
same colour t-shirt, or let's between now and Christmas. No, Denise, it's not too early. Are you putting your tree up today, this weekend? Russ?
Do you know what we were thinking about it? Yeah, we need to check and see if the place where we normally get it is open yet. But
Definitely open.
We'd quite like to.
Cool. Well, have a lovely weekend, everybody. Russ, why don't you do the honours and say goodbye, and we'll disappear to our weekend.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, everyone. See you same time, same place next week.